Nsɛm air trendy, yes, Defiambepo, the majority chief whip, and nsɛm bi abeto dwa mobaka ya Akufo-Addo pension no. Architecture a friend David Adjaye $600,000 Scandal bi etimi kɔ so ene Defiambepo Embentsrrsse Akufo-Addo government ne papa kyerɛ sɛ edrumre bi no time hu da scandal no ko omo try sɛ ko mo kana no atom ɛkyɛ omo di any means of resources bia kana no atom but it's not so no ni edin nti one penny say omo betime use their resources betime their silent na this time no o kire say scandal etimi kɔ so den time no afedie omo be make sure say akwa no omo be di ni dwuma papa in NDC era no because $600,000 per day annual day papa na yemongram yentie ensam fofra eno so eto aso no.
Two elections, this woman left the embassy and went to Ghana. Mumbusan said 6 months to election. Then Oja embassy in Ghana. She left. And Asama Besi Abaya Sasa and the Foreign Affairs Minister Okudjato Blakwamo about Ghana embassy Washington DC abeye investigations abe who say Abranti bi ane friend Fred Kwating na oye in charge of visa any IT ni nyoma oye in charge of visa no omo di dwuma bi wo ha na eye krono in fact uhwemu a na afibia no sa Abranti no enya $1.8 million omo keka ni nyina boma something around $4.6 million there na sa sika ni nyina e fa dipa bi nsem e wo Ghana embassy abra embassy no enya de enya a dime infim it NDC aban no ena the honorable minister of the honorable minister of foreign affairs Okudjato Blakwa be investigations into the matter. Now after investigations in the who say nipa bia no mo yedwuma Ghana embassy no omo create omankasa edien omankasa way to make money out of the embassy. Inti Okudjato Blakwa eko parliament edina no asem eko tudwa ewo dwuma esi ewo Ghana embassy Washington DC. Na ende no mami wei enso abe grant interview oko Joy Newz ema akọ grant interview ewo in response to the foreign affairs minister no aka. Now before mebo mami wei interview no me pese me bo Okudjato Blakwa the foreign affairs minister the kind of parliament the former ambassador under her leadership no sa krono ni nyina course.
Mr. Speaker, investigations conducted by the top management of our ministry reveals that GTC dispatched between 150 to 350 visas and passports daily. Therefore, on average, about 250 visas and passports were dispatched daily by GTC. Right, Honourable Speaker, this implies that yearly GTC dispatched approximately 62,500 visas and passports. Mr. Fred Kwating was therefore raking an estimated $1,859,375 United States dollars annually for courier services alone. Mr. Speaker, you can comprehend the substantial sum he earns annually after adding fees for assisting applicants in completing their visa and passport forms, for which he charged between $60 and $100. By conservative analysis, Mr. Fred Kwating made about $4.8 million annually from his unlawful enterprise. Mr. Speaker, it is important to emphasize that there was no share, there was no revenue sharing arrangement with the ministry. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs had no share. This $4.8 million was controlled totally by Mr. Fred Kwating. The Speaker, investigations conducted by the...
All right, peace at the former Jim. A minister na Okudjato Blakwa Ekasano or say, and this ya buying about power no me imagine say omo ebe hwehwe nsema ekoso ewo embassy wo wiase nyina ye Ghana for embassy de ekoso na bibi omo start here in America omo ba Washington DC amete omo here investigations na omo investigations omo behu say eye abranti friend Mr. Fred Kwatin we di drum na omo hwe de ekoso after ehwehwemu no eye in a day no sa embassy no normal process visas about 150 to 350 daily every day. Visas are not a far embassy in Semuno. Now, some of you know, Omu say a year courier services be na omu use no. You got the courier services omwa just a post office, different kinds of dispatch services. Into Bua, your friend Kevin Taylor and Sons Dispatch. Almost omu yeduma to say post office private. Almost to me by Jinyoma, normal ship amount. Almost from courier services and there buy different types or a year we say. Now say a year they see and they say courier services no kwa na omune Ghana embassy adwuma no omunya $1.8 million na Mr. Fred Kwatin we any lead sa deal no. Now or say enye no kwa so omudi fees kra sa keka ho a additional services, and mark this word very well. Additional services, meaning the visa application money and our fees no ho. Some way be a friend additional services into 10 minister here. Odinka state say visa process no almost to make you $1.8 million a year. Now say sa courier services no through Mr. Kwatin no additional services almost to mean somewhere around 4.6 million a year. And additional services, no, it to me ranging from maybe to say $60 to $100. And here additional services. When we get there, we explain the additional services to you. Inti, all kasani no, Omagana for so tiasi say, under MPP no, sa sika obobosu no, the ministry na sebio the embassy esho masino, the ministry did not make a cent out of all this. Sir, $1.8 million to Kwatin and in the deals, no, additional service account could do 4.6 million and over dollars now. Or say the ministry, Foreign Affairs Ministry, no, say they made a dollar out of $4.6 million a far Ghana embassy. So that was the statement from the Honorable Minister. Now, and the former ambassador na sa anyoma we nyina efa ninsem ono na ye leader, the president of the embassy. Ono na technically yetnas near briefing every morning, IT department, account department, audit department every month. Ono na eba President Akufo-Addo ho eba chen say ejuma ye dini emfaso ye nyani. She was the ambassador of the embassy. Bibia ni wa ebe free embassy wa onim ho hwe. So $1 free or $1 free or passport free or she has to sign every visa. And I say every document that leaves the embassy, no, she needs to be aware because she is the representative. Enti under MPP no, naturally Oyoko Botwe and Minister of Foreign Affairs. And na mami we are your friend no, Halima Mahama, this woman. Or no ambassador na over Washington DC. Afi what you say. And my minister decided say obe responde and obe grantee interview ewo cocaine media Joy News. Na nekasa emu no momo yanko tie my minister response to okujato blakwa biwia na machire mo adie. This is the woman's response.
You've been accused of conniving with the ex-embassy staff to defraud the state. Is that the case?
Well, I'm not sure he has exactly said that. I want to be fair to him. He has not exactly said that. But he did indicate in Parliament yesterday that I signed a contract with a Ghana travel consult, and it sought to legitimize palpable wrong. Those were his quotations. This conversation has been going on. He's been up, but I've been in this game long, so I wasn't worried about it. But now that he's brought my name up in Parliament, it is time that I also speak up to it. And the part that you just played is so incorrect. We signed a contract with Fred's company. The company is called Ghana Travel Company. And we allowed the company to provide services to applicants, visa and passport applicants, by dispatching their passports to them. So it's like a courier service. And the contract is clear. I sent it to Joy FM to look at. That was the rule. And for him to also take full responsibility for any undeliverable package. We stated clearly in the contract that the company will not receive any payment. And Ghana embassy is indemnified. We don't take any, he takes responsibility for any losses or any misapplication. That was clear on the contract. So I gave that contract just to make clear that this is our position. He's been doing that. He's been mailing for the embassies since 2019. I observed the 2019, 2023. I said, look, where is the formal document? It's better to have a formal document so that when there is a problem, they don't hold Ghana responsible.
But let's look at the magnitude of this scandal. Ablakwa is claiming some 4.8 million Ghana cedis was lost annually. This happened at a time when you were in office. Are you saying this happened on your blind side? Is that the case? You were not aware of this?
I think it is his imagination, and I don't know how he calculated it. One, Ghana government does not engage in courier service. We don't take funds for it. We are not in that business. We don't engage courier service. We don't do courier services. We don't. So if we give a contract to somebody to engage in courier services, it's not as if we are taking the work that Ghana government should have done and given to somebody. Ghana embassy should have done and given to somebody. So it is false. So Ghana government does not provide courier service, and Ghana government does not benefit financially from any courier service. So he took the courier service and he engages the various companies, FedEx, UPS, and comes to terms with them about payment. As his company, he did engage, and they gave me a flat rate for every country, for every state, even from California to DC, 29.75 as he indicated. Whatever he gets, I don't go to look at it because it's not Ghana's government business.
Away from the courier services, let's look at the allegations that he diverted funds meant for the state when it comes to visa application processes.
Under my watch, there was no such thing. How can you divert? Listen, when you apply for visa, you pay online. We don't receive cash. We don't receive check. So you pay online and it goes direct to Ghana, to the embassy's account for the visas. We have an account for that. It goes direct to that account. And the merchant services in this account will work on it and then post all the money into the Ghana account. So he has no access to our account. Oh. And we have auditors coming to check every year in Ghana. And no auditor has told us that there's any money diverted. But I'm saying, he says he wants to do an investigation. Let him do. And let's all hold him to the report of the investigation. It is not possible. The only money that he has access to is the money that is paid for the courier service. And that courier service, the embassy is not our work. We do not provide courier service. So whatever he's paid for, it is his money. For example, Ghana free education, free HS. We provide free HS. But government does not provide money for transportation of the child to the school. So you cannot say the money that the parents provided for transportation of the school is money that should have been government.
But the Foreign Affairs Minister is alleging that the system that you just outlined has been compromised. The reason why he had access to funds made for the state being diverted to his personal company. Are you open to an external audit?
I'm saying that every year, Auditor General Department comes to the embassy to audit. They don't joke with the U.S. embassy because it's a big embassy. So you can ask the auditors every year when they come to audit. And the Ministry of Foreign Staff, they come with the auditors. They come to audit every year. I'm saying we don't receive cash in any way. And he has no way. Control and Accountant Department, they have senior accountants managing the account in Washington on permanent term. They post them there, 2 senior accountants managing the account. Control and Accountant General will not even allow them to divert any money. And every time, and U.S., you cannot just come and siphon money. He would have been, you cannot just come and siphon money from any Ghana account. It's not possible. But I'm saying, he says he's going to conduct investigation. Let him do the investigation. And I want us to hold him to it so that people don't just come and say anything, then after some months, it just goes off. He must do the investigation and come out with a report.
I appreciate your time.
So this is the ambassador na owo. I say, utieni kasema PZ for otufo ntira me yewe nka menye. Otufo se tutunti and o maka brofu say ya na mabetena ha na madwudwam. Okasa na o se o de eye ensema okudwato black aka no oboa. Onna na ambassador. In fact, omuni company be a friend Ghana Travel Consults and na ye dwuma. Tie. Na okasa na say Ghana Travel Consults no a company a ewo Washington DC. Na omu dwuma de anyom ye nyina ne say omu no omu ye dispatch of passports. Passport dispatch. Enti so be emailing the passport ne ba embassy wa. Sa Ghana a travel consult for no omu na at the end of the day say embassy ne dwuma wi a ye de passport ne ma omu. Ye de ma omu a ne aka chop say address ka ho mu mailing fa nkwa address no. Tie. Enti omu ne sa nkofo na assign contract. It is okuja to abla kwa say eye Fred Kwatene ne embassy for be ewie sika adentina ontiase efri say one omone company no assign contract no omo ma company ne etiase contract no mu say se bibia e ha pass